Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. Now, I've used this mould many times, but I'm going to be making something different with it today. I've tried cleaning it, but I've just noticed there's a few bits. It's a lovely mould, absolutely lovely mould, and I'm going to be making it into a planter. Now I've got a little nodule. I think this came with a tiny little planter mould. It was only about that big that I got. Now, I do know that this is messed up, but I'm going to put that there anyway, and hopefully what's underneath it is going to be very, very thin. So this will be the bottom of the planter, and I'm going to be doing it in aquacast. So I'll go and get some aquacast mixed up. We're leaving it natural. I might paint it after, but we'll see what it looks like. So I'll go and get some aquacast mixed up. I'll be right back. Right, I've got 70 grams of water in there. Just going to put the aquacast in. 200 grams hopefully. Oh yeah. We'll give it a good mix. How is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. Crafting away busily. I've been thinking about Christmas this morning, and I thought, oh my goodness, we're already in October. Where's the time going? I can't believe this year. Can't believe it, mind you, a lot's happened in a year, so it's bound to go really fast. Right, I'm hoping 200 grams is enough, but it doesn't look it in that bowl. We shall see. Let's bring the mould back in. Right, that's not going to stick, is it? So I might put it in after. Let's get this in. It is going on the vibration plate. As I'm aware, not everybody has one, so I will show you if we've got any new people in that have never done this before. I'll show you what we do if you don't have a vibration plate. Hey up, I'm knocking everything over. Right, let's give it a jiggle, get it down them sides. It's not enough, I'm going to have to mix a bit more, I think. So we tap it. All my regular viewers will know exactly what I'm doing, but like I say, if you're new, we tap it and you can see the air pockets coming out. Actually, I think that's enough. If I scrape the bowl, might just have enough, and it needs a bit more tapping than that, but like I say, it's going on the vibration plate, and I will see you when it's cured. Right, let's take it out. Bellowed a little bit. It doesn't normally, this mould. And you're saying that, I've only ever poured resin, epoxy resin in it, so I did have like 2 bottles at the side of it. Oh, it looks nice in aquacast, very nice. Right, let's see if I can get this out. I don't think I can. I think I've lost my bung. I don't know. Yay, we managed it. Got a bit of extra here. Actually, we'll be fine. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to just do around the outside. So I'm just going to get some aquacast mixed up for that. Right, okay. Let's get this in. Want just enough to go to the top. I'm not bothered if it goes over this side because it breaks off very easy. And I'm going to be making quite a few of these. Well, actually, I've already made them. And then we're going to put them all together. That's why I made it in plain. I don't want to have to match up the colours if I do it in another colour. We can always paint aquacast. It's very easy to paint it after. Right, let's see if I can get rid of some of this. Like I say, not overly fussed if it's gone over the side, but I want them all at the same level. And this one look a bit higher than they should be. Oops. Heavy-handed Wendy strikes again. And tap gently. Want them bubbles coming up. It is going on the vibration plate. And we'll leave this to cure. Okay, right, I've sanded, it doesn't look like it. I've sanded around there. I've had to fill in a few spots with a bit of aquacast, but I've sanded it so it's fairly flat. Made a mess, haven't I? I've also sanded the tops where these little nubs were, because we're going to be sitting them on top of one another, and I wanted it to be fairly straight. I mean, none of them are really. They come out different every time. So I'm just going to find which way they sit nicer. I'm going to let this dry first, this little bit of aquacast I've put on there. And then I'm going to glue these together like that. And last of all, I am going to glue the base on. I'll leave these to dry and I'll be back as soon as I'm ready for the glue part. Okay, I'm going to be using this glue. I get this from Temu. Never had a problem with it so far, and I'm going to put plenty on the base. And just hope and pray that this sticks it. I'll speed you up for this bit. I'm just going to be doing the same, exactly the same for each layer. Right, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop something really heavy on the top, keep all them together. But looking good. Just got to make sure they're all in line. And I'll see you back once it's all dry and stuck together. Right, it's all stuck now, but as you can see, well, I think you can see, there's like gaps in between where they've not all been perfectly the same shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix some aquacast up, put a tissue down. Right, that one seems to be the best one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line each side in turn. So we're going to lose all the pattern on the inside, but it's going to be nice and smooth. Now I don't think you're going to be able to see me do this, so I might possibly do this off camera. All I'm going to do is sit it down like that, and I'm just going to, like I said, line it all. Bit of something in there. So I will do that off camera, and I'll come back when it's all sorted. Right, that was easier than I thought. I thought I'd have to do one at a time, but I used the stick and I just smoothed it in. I made it really thick, just smoothed it with my fingers. Now it is still slightly damp, but I'm just smoothing it down a little bit. I don't know if you can see in it. It'll probably need a bit of a sand once it's dry. And all I've done is I've gone in between these grooves with a silicone spatula, put some in, smoothed it off. I've done them all, I'm just showing you, and wipe the excess off. So it's all filled in now, so hopefully nothing's going to leak out of it once it's all set and got a plant in. Now I'm just going to leave it to dry the inside, and then we've got to focus on a colour. Now I did speak to my members. I posted a post for my members and asked them, because I was stumped, did not know what colour to do it. The editor wants it left plain, and I said I can't leave it plain, even though it does look lovely and it would be nice with a planting in the garden, in your house, whatever, but it needs a colour. And they both said purple, which I absolutely adore purple, but I'm keeping this and it's not going to go anywhere in my house. So I was thinking green. I don't know what to do really. So I've got a bit of time to think on it. I will let the inside dry, give it a bit of a light sand, and we need a little bit more there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a bit missing, I've just seen it. And I'll be right back with a colour in mind. Okay, so it's dry now, all done. And I've been testing out some colours on it there. Don't like it. Now, I could not decide for love nor money what colour to do this, so I put a post out to my members and asked what colour they would do it. And the majority was, believe it or not, purple. So purple it is. This is purple acrylic, and oh, it's called violet. There we go. I'm going to speed you up for this because all I'm going to do is paint it all. I might paint the inside black. I don't really know yet. I'll see how I feel when I get to it. Right, it's had 2 coats of the paint now, and what I'm going to do, the inside's still drying. So what I'm going to do is I've got this gold metallic gilding wax, and I'm going to just go over it, all over with my finger, just like this. Now, normally, I love purple, I absolutely love purple. It's a beautiful, regal colour. Normally I wouldn't have picked purple for a planter. But I thought, you know, after I spoke to my members, I thought that's actually quite a good idea. And I was toying with the idea of making it Halloweenish. But then I thought, you can only use it one time a year, can't you? So, hence the gold. I mean, I could always make it Halloweenish, but no, I think it'd be nicer like this. Purple and gold are lovely. Purple and silver are lovely too. In fact, purple and silver are better. But I don't have any silver gilding wax. Anyway, enough waffle from me. I'll give you a speed up while I do this. I'm just doing the same all the way around. Right, I'm going to let this dry. The wax, I mean, because I've just found a bit of wet paint there because I've just done the inside a second time. So I'm just going to let it all dry, and then I'm going to go over the bits that I think need a bit more, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's all dry now. I've left the bottom for the simple reason I'm going to be painting it. This is copper, I think. Rose gold, but it comes out very similar to the gold that's come on there. So I'm going to paint, oh, first things first, I've made some little feet for it. They're just, you know, those jewellery moulds that make cabochons. I've just used them. Oh, I've lost one. I will find that in a moment. I'm just going to glue those on. I'm going to use B7000, put plenty on. It can squidge out, I don't mind. And then I'm just going to paint it. So all I'm going to do, I will speed you up once more for this. Right, a few coats I would say. Okay, all finished. Feet are attached, all painted, and I've given it two coats of craft sealer from Hobbycraft. It's like a spray varnish. It goes on all sorts of things like paper and stuff, but I think it turned out really well. Can you see in there? That's nice. I'm going to take some photos of it with a planting outside, but I'm really pleased with it. I'm glad I did it purple. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Annie, it's lovely. What do you think? It's quite big and chunky. It feels really good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll leave you some photos at the end. Please take a look because it looks really nice with your planting. I've already seen it. And thanks ever so much for watching. Thank you to everyone that watches, comments, subscribes. Thank you to my members and my very wonderful YouTube friends. And I will see you all next time. Bye.